this is Luna, and you're at Luna's Coloring Corner, and today we're just gonna get through my January completes. So, I did purchase the 2024 Creative Companion this year. I wanted to try it out, and I got the hardcover, which is pretty nice. And so, let's get to, well, this is February. Okay, so I ended up with, I think, 12? Yeah, 12 pages done. And we'll see how this goes. So far, I really like this book, but yeah, so I'm going to use this to keep track of my coloring. But, okay, let me set this aside. Okay, so the first book I got done. Well, and this isn't any particular order. I actually, well, it wasn't on my plans. I don't know, I saw it, I was going through my books for another video, and I really wanted to color in it, and I did this page with the crazy looking mushrooms, and it was, you know, I was just sitting at my work desk, and I have a bunch of super tips next to me while I'm working, and I really like this style. I mean, it's crazy looking, like, all these pictures are ridiculous, but I think because it's so cartoony, the flat coloring, it goes really well with this art style. And I just took my Signo Uniball white and just kind of did some highlights, but it was all just super tips. So I might actually keep this book out this year. I don't know. I was really enjoying it. But yeah, this is Whatever by Cocowayo. The next page is one from R.J. Hampson in Dragon Dreams. And this was the first page I've actually toyed with my alcohol markers, and I really enjoyed it. It's the winter page, or the winter dragon, and I had this color palette that I really wanted to use, and yeah, just mainly based everything with alcohol marker, and then lightly shaded over it with my Prismas. And then I also have a Jelly Roll gold. Let me see if I can, is it catching? Oh, there you go. I love how that came out on the dragon. And a little bit of glitter too on the snow, but can't really tell. And I absolutely love this book. I've been wanting to draw or color in his books for a while now, and this just reaffirmed that I really like his style, and I do enjoy the hardback. I know people complain about the paper or whatever, but I honestly, I mean, you know, an Amazon book, the paper's not going to be great, but I feel like, especially with the Prismas and my alcohol markers, it was smooth as butter. So I don't know, I guess, you know, everybody has their own preference, but I most definitely want to get more of his books now. Okay, there's that one. The next page was a whip from December, A Million Christmas Cats. Well, was it a whip? I can't remember. I think it was either a whip or one that, I think it was. But this is by John Bigwood. And I did the cat snowman page. Oh my gosh, it came out so adorable. I love it so much. I put some stickles all over, and I did with the white jelly roll, I kind of added, you know, like just a dusting of snow everywhere. And then I also added a bunch of like snowflakes falling, and I had a really good time putting in the shadows on the snowman and in the snow. And yeah, just trying to play with, oh, and lots of glitter jelly roll everywhere. And I absolutely love this page. And I like how my little kitties came out. Okay. Okay, my next one was another whip from December, Johanna's Christmas by Johanna Basford. And I had started on one page, and I basically decided to do both sides. And I kind of did the same feel on both sides, except, you know, one's green, one's red, greenish, reddish. And then I used gold and then silver for all the metal work. And then I had this sort of rose gold marker or paint pen that I sort of did a bunch of like sparkly bits all over, and I used my Prismas again to sort of do this like faded circles in the background. I kind of wanted it to look like maybe lights, Christmas lights were happening. And yeah, lots of jelly roll on it all. And this was just really enjoyable. I really like the page and playing with the shadows on all the ornaments. So yeah, enjoyed this one. Okay, now my favorite page this January. I had both of the, you know, wintry mythographics, the one by Fabiana and the one by Joseph Cattenbang, so I decided to work in this one. And I did the deer page, and I just really enjoy how this came out. I wanted, you know, very traditional, I forget what the flowers are called, but the ones you see around Christmas time all the time. So if you look, it looks like they're, you know, growing out of the antlers. So I had some green for the leaves and red. And then because of the red, I didn't want the bead work to detract from, you know, the contrast of the red and the blue. So I went with this very light pink to kind of differentiate it from everything else, but also keep it in the background. And then everything, there's no base. Everything was done with Prismacolor. The sky, the mountains, the snow, kind of icebergs, and the water. And everything is colored in with some sort of light, you know, either like a light yellow, creamy color, or blue or purple. And then I went in with jelly rolls and outlined all the lines in the icebergs, and then did a white outline on the top to kind of differentiate the hills. And then I took my Signo, which is a bit, I'd say, more consistent, and use that pen to go over all the water ripples, and then also the snowflakes, which I then also outlined with a light blue. And then I was thinking of adding in some sparkle to them, but I didn't really like the way the sparkle laid over the white. Like, you can see that top one, I kind of did it, but I didn't really like that. I liked the just plain white more. So I ended up leaving those, but I did put in sparkle in all of the flowers. So all the flowers are sparkling. Hello, this is later Luna. And I realized when I was watching the video back that I forgot to mention a key part of why this page became my favorite this month. So again, you know, Wild Winters, and this book is one that still had the hidden objects. So thankfully though, with this one, they're very subtle. So what I did for most of them was color them in pink, like basically her ornaments. So like there's an apple, there's this paper boat, and then one of them I thought was really mean. I mean, you know, you've got these things that make sense, but if you look at this page before, there's actually right here an arrow that's like being shot at her, which I thought was one, really mean, and two, not something I really wanted to color. So I actually took my white jelly roll, my blues, and my purples, and sort of almost like cross-stitched color over it to try to basically make it disappear. So it doesn't look amazing. If you look up close, you can kind of see underneath where this arrow was, but just looking at it straight on, I don't even notice. So I was really pleased with how I was able to basically get rid of that hidden object. And yeah, so I'll jump back to the regular scheduled program, but I just wanted to talk about that because that was something else that I was really proud of with this page. Right, thanks. Okay, and then quickly I will just go over my color by number. So I ended up doing a bunch of pages in here, I think 3 of them. This one, and I think I had already done this one in December, but then I ended up doing this one and this one, and I just love his work. I love how bright and colorful all his pages come out. And then of course my enchanted color by numbers. I'm working through this all year, so I got this page done for, of course, the new year is a dragon, so I thought this was pretty fitting. And then I did another dragon, which I really liked. Yep, those are just fun, simple. And then my In the Wild sticker book, I ended up doing, oh no, why did I not mark? Which one did I end up doing? I think it was this one. Oh shoot, I think so. Yeah, it was this one. Really like this book. I have a hard time matching the colors because I have, you know, I have my super tips at my desk, and this is kind of when I work at my desk, and there's just not enough colors that really go to make this pop, because it's half coloring and it's half stickers. So I end up coloring everything, and then you put in the stickers, and then I actually always use my leftover tape. And I know it doesn't look great, but it does keep the stickers in. And to me, it just makes me feel better because I feel like I'm using up all my supplies. So, I mean, and look at this. Like, I'm not trying to be, you know, this is like a throw everywhere type of book to me. So, yeah, that is it. That was all my pages this month. Definitely, this was my favorite page, and I'm really in love with the mythographics. Every time I do a page, it makes me so happy. So I think I'm gonna try and work in some more of these this year. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.